So I'm here to put the girlies out. We had some wind last night. Look, oh my. Our snowman. Don't step on that. Mommy's gonna have to fix that. It's supposed to be a rainy day today. I think before we get a lot of rain, I'm going to go and stock these containers up with wood. Go on out. Mommy will be out in a minute. Well, that was a nice half hour of stacking wood. I'm going to turn on a few of my things. It's Sunday. I always at least try to turn on my trees. I could do this in here, but I think the batteries are getting weak, so I'm coming. There we go, like that. Okay, girlies, you were good girls. We can go out and get cookies. Come in here and get cookies. And I made sure I put my coffee on before I left to go outside. Now I need to come in here, hang my jacket up. Okay, I know, girlies, you would like to have a cookie. Come on. How about one of these? Let's get these bacon strips today. For you, one for you. Come on. Really. And one thing that I need to do this morning, and I'm going to go do it now before I even have my coffee and my breakfast, I need to go get a shower. Well, I did that in pretty good timing because I'm glad I didn't wait to get my wood. Something was saying, go out, the sun's not out, but it's bright, it's not real gloomy, and it's not raining yet, because it did rain a little bit last night. All I did, I went upstairs, took my shower, came down here, put my yogurt together, I started my water, and I looked out the window over by the sink, and it's already getting wet out there, and it's drizzling. You can't really see probably, but look at the sky. It's like whatever sun was poking through is gone. So I'm glad I didn't wait, because it's supposed to rain all day today. I'm looking now to turn on that and that up there, since it's going to be dark today. Oh, I got dishes to wash now. So I've taken my chicken out. I've taken some chicken broth out. And I'm going to make chicken soup today. Since Harry is really sick. He got really sick last night. He said he felt nauseous and everything. To keep a little bit of light flowing through here so I don't have to turn on any more lights since it's getting very dark. I'm going to leave my door open today because it's supposed to be about 70 degrees. And I wanted to show you in here what I was busy doing last night. It took me actually a couple hours to do all of this bagging. I've got all kinds of size bags, little bags tucked in here. I got some big bags. These are for the dogs. But this, that's just what I did. We still have, and we bring all of these presents and we put them there on the family room side because everybody's in there sitting down. I just put them here to get them out of the way so it wouldn't be so cluttered in there. But Harry still has to get his gifts wrapped, and Adam and Brian still got to get their gifts wrapped. And then Carly and Joe and Melissa, whatever gifts they're bringing on Christmas Day. So, if this is just all what I did for everybody, and then everybody else is bringing their gifts, we're going to have a big pile of gifts, obviously on the other side of the tree. The only thing I didn't do, because I find sometimes these little foo-foo things will come off. I didn't put any of these things on the bags. Sometimes those tapes will start to come loose. So I thought I would wait until I move them over there on Christmas Eve. So I got those, and these, and those, and those. And that's just candy. I haven't tucked in bags yet. I used to do a whole bunch of candy, but you know what? Everybody's in their 20s now. And Josiah in July is going to turn 29. So we're all starting to get a little bit old to have all the candy and everything else. Everybody's in their 20s, most of them are in their mid to late 20s. So anyway, I think all that little kid stuff is just about gone. Last year I continued to do it, but that'll be the last year, I think, as far as giving a whole bunch of candy. And I used to do like the stocking things, and the stockings never held all that I wanted to put in their stockings, and I used to have to give them little extra bags or grocery bags, and some kids would have like 2 of them, you know, because I would put socks in there, and for like the boys, their boxers. Carly, I didn't really get her underwear, but I would get her their little girly things and makeup and all of that sort of thing. And we have a lot of, well, not a lot of people that are going to be here, but it'll be our whole family, which is 6. But Josiah's married now, so Melissa is 7, my mother-in-law is 8, and Carly is bringing her friend that just moved here from Illinois, her friend Mike, and he's number 9. Well, it is 2:30, and I'm getting dinner ready. I'm making chicken soup because poor Harry is sicker than a dog. And the thing is, the reason why he could not take vacation for Christmas this week is because he's on some kind of emergency training thing, and for work, and so he can't miss. He's got to go to work tomorrow, and I hope he's feeling better. So I'm making some chicken soup, and I'm grilling my chicken breast right now because I'm using my chicken broth that I put in the freezer. And after the chicken breasts get done grilling, I'll let them cool off for a little bit, and then I'm going to pull the chicken apart, you know, shred it. And then I'll probably put some either regular noodles, or I'll put some orzo in it. We'll see. So I got the girlies fed. These I have to be super careful with because they will break. That's why it's taken me a while to do this here. See, I couldn't stack them all in there because of that. So anyhow, the wind is still blowing and still knocking my snowman down. Now it not only took his hat off, it decapitated him. So I had to put his head and his hat back on. And I think one of his arms fell too. Okay, now we can continue on. So what I have been doing today, it's been a little bit slow day because Adam's working, Brian just left, Harry's been in bed all day, and it's just been me down here. Just been piddling around, really answering messages and that sort of thing on the internet, and getting my day ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow morning I want to get up bright and early, most likely when Harry goes to work, and I already want to have my laundry going. I should only have a couple loads of laundry to do tomorrow. And then that way, if I have 2 loads of household laundry to do you gotta go out? I can throw in an extra load of, like, I need to wash the tablecloth and everything, you know, get that ready for Christmas, rewash it. and that sort of thing. Then that'll give me 3 loads. I just don't want to have a whole bunch to do. And then in the morning, after I get my laundry going, I want to clean the bathroom there, and I want to clean the 2 bathrooms upstairs. And though I did dusting Friday night and yesterday morning, which was Saturday, I'm going to take the Swiffer and do like light dusting, just to make sure everything's tidied up. I'll have to sweep my floors. I won't need to mop them again, but I need to sweep them. And I know you want to go outside because you hear them barking. Forget about it. And I need to vacuum. And then everything should be in order and clean and tidy. So Christmas Eve, I only really have to worry about making sure I have food made, because that's what I'll be doing Christmas Eve. I'll be getting all the food ready and everything. And then of course Christmas Day, we do nothing but open presents, and I'm having brunch for everybody. So that's really what I'm doing today and tomorrow. Just prepping, doing last minute things, and just last minute cleaning and tidying up. This is Miss Barking. You're going to continue barking until you're all the way in here, aren't you? So I'm glad I stocked my wood, because it will be cold, I'm sure, by the time I get up in the morning. And that's one thing that I don't want to have to do, because stocking wood takes about a half hour of my time. And we think, oh, a half hour of your time, that's not really that bad. But when you're getting ready for a holiday, or you got like a big day of cleaning ahead, or you got errands that you have to run, the last thing you want to do is take a half hour out of your day to stock your wood. So anyway, my chicken is about done, and I gotta wash these dishes here. And I think that that's it. After my chicken's done, I'm going to put my broth on to start cooking. Usually right before Christmas, I get all my different cookies and things, and I pull out my little tray stand or plate stand, whatever it's called, and I start putting all of my cookies and candies on these 2 plates, and I leave them wrapped up so people can come and go as they please. I find that people are more inclined to go ahead and start grabbing all the goodies to eat and enjoy themselves if it's out, because if they have to go to the containers to fetch it themselves, which they will if they're really hungry, but this is a better fit for me and my family. It just seems to invite everybody to go ahead and help themselves and not think that they have to ask, or take a little bit at a time, or whatever they can eat to their heart's little content. So that's what I'm going to do now. I've got to get all of this on there. Well, not all of it, but a little sampling of everything. Okay, so I will just quickly recap, just in case anybody didn't see my video that I showed, what I had baked all this last week, but we'll start here. These are turtles, with the caramel and the pecans. Chocolate fudge, peanut butter fudge. Those are Buckeyes, which are like Reese cups, but I'm from Ohio. We do them in the shape of Buckeyes, the nuts. These are the cream wafers, and these are the Russian tea cakes / Swedish tea cakes / Mexican wedding cakes / wedding cakes / snowballs. Whatever it is that you call them. This is like the only cookie that I know that has like so many different names for it, but anyway, that's what they are. Oh, I've heard somebody else call them butter balls. So anyway, but that's what those are. And then these are clothespin cookies. There's an Italian name for them because they're an Italian cookie. They're like cream horns. That's what somebody had asked me. Let me turn that down. Somebody had asked me, they said, Sandy, are these like cream horns? And they are. You need like a puff pastry dough. And I'm from originally Youngstown, Ohio. So when I go back home, like to visit my mom, we have a sugar confectionery store that you can buy all kinds of whatever it is you need to make candy, to make cookies, to, like, if you are one of these people that you make wedding cakes, whatever. It's like a supply place, and they sell the puff pastry dough in blocks. And because if I have the recipe to make it, you don't want to make it because it takes like forever, because you have to keep rolling out in thin layers. Put your butter on, put it in the refrigerator, because then it's got to get the butter hard, and then you got to bring it back out, then you got to roll it some more, put some more butter on, and fold it, and it's a nightmare to do it. So they have a special machine that does it over at that place, and so they make it in blocks. And so I buy a bunch of them and I bring them home, put them in my freezer. But anyway, yeah, they're like little cream horns. You got to get little wooden dowel rods and roll the dough on them, which I showed in that one video. And then you just make the cream filling, and I made them blue. My son Brian says, "Why'd you make them blue? You usually do green." I said, because with Christmas, everything's red, green, you know. I said I wanted to be a little bit different, so I did it blue for winter. It's a winter color, right? Icy blue. So anyway, so that is that plate, and then this one is with my gingerbread men. They're crescents, or almond crescents. They're kind of similar to the dough of this, but different. They're very flaky, and these things they can break easily as well. One of my sons are home. It's probably Brian. And then my sugar cookies that I made. Hello? Who is it? Oh, it's you. Did you get the buns?
Not yet. Thank you.
Okay. Say hello, Brian.
Hello.
So anyway, yeah, these are all the sugar cookies that I made, and so now I will have them sitting out for everybody to enjoy. Oh, look at them. They're happy that Brian came home. They do. They like when people walk in that door. It doesn't matter. I mean, with me, they go absolutely berserk and insane. They're almost as insane when Harry comes home. Nothing like when I come home. But then when everybody else comes, they just get so excited. They love everybody. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get all this wrapped up now to stick on there. My broth is coming along. Yep. And then this has got to cool down now. I guess it won't cool down with the lid on, will it? So let my chicken cool down. I'm going to shred that up. And then it'll be time for us to eat. You ate already, didn't you? Yes, you did. And I've got to glue the lights back onto the antlers over there on the table, because I'm going to put them back on them. Lucy likes them because she knows she's getting attention, but I think the thing's a little bit too tight. That's why she wanted it off. But Ellie loved it. Ellie would walk around with it, and that's when Lucy was getting jealous, and she was pulling it off because she knew that Ellie was being a good girl leaving them on. So anyhow. Alrighty. So I'm getting ready to watch Laura's live event. It's coming on in less than a minute. And after this is over with, since I guess I'm going to be spending another night down here by myself, Harry came down to have his chicken soup, and he's back upstairs in bed. Poor guy, he's so sick. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get my bathroom down here cleaned. And when Brian and Adam come home here in just a little bit, they should both be home here fairly soon, I'm just going to have them bring all their clothes downstairs, and I guess I'm going to start my laundry tonight. So all I have to do tomorrow is just like a miscellaneous load of clothes. So that's what I will be doing. And here we go. In 7, 6, okay, I'm going to shut it. Oh, I'll leave it off so you can see her dad.
Hi guys, and welcome to an Italian Christmas special. I am so excited to be here today. I'm over the moon excited, and I'm jumbling my words around because I'm so thrilled to have the very first man I've ever loved with me today, celebrating the most festive time of year. I'm with my dad, and we are going to be cooking up some of our family favorites that I'm just thrilled to be able to share with you. So, are you excited?
Of course I am. Thank you very much for having me on your show. This is gonna be a very exciting.
And I'm excited for their Italian Christmas because I grew up in a very Italian city, mostly Italian and Irish.
We are going to have
in Youngstown, Ohio.
We are going to make a few of our family kind of traditions traditional Christmas Eve recipe.
And most of the Italians that I know were Southern Italians, like in Southern Italy, but most of them were Sicilians. So anyway, I'm gonna go watch their Christmas special. Well, I guess I won't get to do the laundry tonight like I wanted to, because when Brian was here with his friend, I was so caught up in watching Laura Vitale's live event that I forgot to tell him to bring his clothes downstairs. And he'll be gone the rest of the night. So, anyway, I guess I'll have to keep my schedule as planned and do my laundry in the morning. I have the girlies outside. Adam's come home from shopping after work and he's eating his soup. Brian and his friend Benji ate soup, and I should probably only have a little bit left, but I need to put that away, clean the pan, let my girlies in. Our lights are not working. I think there's an overload, and Harry's gonna have to split everything apart, which means one day this week he's gonna have to go buy another remote. So anyway, because we're gonna have to split things up and plug it in another plug, so there'll be like 2 plugs, you know what I mean? So anyway, I got puppies at the door, and I'm going to eat my sugar cookie. I will see you lovies tomorrow. Good night.